The Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, the location for the Hawks. A prototype 3-and-D swingman with great strength and versatility, DeAndre Hunter, a critical piece as they gear up for tip-off at the United Center. Hawks, Bulls, tip-off coming right up. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, DeJounte Murray's overcome a lot. Fell to the 29th pick in 2016 over concerns about his tough past. Then an ACL tear cost him his third season. Last year in All-Star, he said, quote, "There's nothing like being respected, working hard, and being willing to learn. I'm from Seattle. We're built for this." Brian?
Great story, Allie. Thank you. And you know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, B.A., when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's a Kongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Jalen Brunson is out there with Halliburton. Here's Baldwin. Brunson passes to Halliburton. And here is Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over a Kongwu. Vucevic's shot is off. Young against Halliburton. Young the pass to Collins. And here's Murray. Elbow shot on the way. And it's cleared by Vucevic. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Halliburton.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Outside Young. Shoots over Halliburton. Young misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with John Collins. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Here's Ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Baldwin. Halliburton with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Atlanta with the rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Halliburton, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over a Kongwu. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Hawks on top, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
For your Bulls, you
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2.
And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, let's start with you.
What do you think about the Hawks?
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, passing shots and shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game. That could be different.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, their paint presence was non-existent. They haven't put any pressure on the defense in terms of attacking the cup. It's simple. You want to be successful in this league, you can't be a one-dimensional jump shooting team.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your goal.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Chicago.
Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Halliburton is out there with Jalen Brunson. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. And he makes it. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Pass to Baldwin. Halliburton's got an open look. And that one's long.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Murray, no good. Chicago trailing here. Brunson with it. Checked by Murray. Halliburton outside. Here's Baldwin. Rejected by Okongwu. They recover it, and it's good for 2. Vucevic has gotten his first bucket of the night. Outside Young. Shoots over Halliburton. Young with the bucket.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
That shot, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead, up 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. We've got John Collins, Sadiq Bey out there with Griffin. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Young in at the 1. Now here's Bey. And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
And that's a nice pass from Bey, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're down by 6. 44 seconds left to play in the 4th.
You dance team.
Johnson's checked in.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago.
And Chicago has possession. 6-point game. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Griffin.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Bogdanovich.
Young with it on the wing Bay. And so they foul intentionally.
Patrick Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Saddiq Bey taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
6'7", wants to play aggressive, not afraid to mix it up. A good shooter from the 3-point line. Saddiq Bey has got a lot of great qualities and a long career ahead of him.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Here's Vucevic. Got a piece of it. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're trailing by 8. 20 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. And here's Payne outside. Fernando grabs the miss. Now Holiday. So it's Atlanta with the W.
That's the
Exceptional
end of the game.
effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Bogey, this team has so much talent, but talk about how you're gelling and finding ways collectively to win ball games.
I've been talking this whole season. It's about the chemistry and something will be heavy side of the locker room and amazing teammates that will make us great and that will give us all these wins.
You can feel that chemistry out there. Thanks, Bogey.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.